Since BTS is undeniably one of the biggest names in the industry today, it's only natural for well-known music critics to have a say about how the 7-member boy group is taking over the world and capturing everyone's hearts through their music. With this being said, it is also expected that not all of them will put good words about the boys, because despite how successful a group is, there is no guarantee that they will please everyone. So, when a K-pop guru sat down with Hollywood's Deadline for an interview, it was a very insightful read to say the least, and ARMYs have a mixed reaction about what he has to say about BTS. Let's begin by knowing who this K-pop guru is and what his credentials are to speak out about the 7-member boy group that is BTS. So, Rob Grimaldi is a producer/songwriter who has worked with some of the biggest names in the US music scene. He also wrote and created music for some of the most popular K-pop artists the past few years, including Blackpink, Monsta X, and of course BTS. As a matter of fact, he was one of the songwriters behind the mega hit song Butter, which, in case you didn't know, broke and set countless of records from the moment it was released. So, to say that he is the right man to talk is an understatement, since his work resume is without a doubt splendid, right? Okay, going back with the boys. Of course I know ARMYs know that their most recent releases, which are Butter and Permission to Dance, didn't only set a bar a lot higher, but also received endless praise, may it be from fans, non-fans, and of course prominent figures from the music industry. Rob Grimaldi isn't only one of the many, but he did put out a very detailed narrative when asked about his experience working with the boys, and what it felt to take part in creating a song that created history across the music industry. If you are ready to hear what he has to say, then allow me to elaborate further on this. The interview started with Deadline asking whether there was difficulty on the part of both parties during the recording and production process because of the obvious language barrier. Yep, I know, this is a very common question, especially from American interviewers, but don't worry, it'll get better along the way, and Rob did a great job answering it. So, it's all good, as the K-pop guru emphasized that this was not the first all-English song sung by BTS, and in fact, they vocally carried out Butter extremely effectively. The songwriter also emphasized the importance of finding the right balance when it comes to writing songs for a K-pop group, saying, quote, "When writing an all-English single for a Korean group, our goal was to lyrically and musically align with their image, and strategically make sure each member had a moment to shine. This led them to whipping up Butter, and we can all agree that whatever strategy they came up with is very effective." At some point in the interview, the K-pop guru also revealed that he had been a K-pop fan for quite some time before he even knew about BTS. He added that he has great respect towards the genre and for the manufacturing worth and musicianship that goes into every comeback. Rob didn't forget to compliment the groups as well, saying they are extremely cool because the songs have so many artistic adjustments and flip to spotlight every member. As expected, the songwriter/composer also talked about how he is amazed at the dedication K-pop fans have for the groups they love, and of course, I bet ARMYs had amazed him a few times at this point, since we can't deny the fact that BTS's fans are one of a kind, right? Just look at how they helped make history with the song Rob participated in, which is Butter, biggest and fastest selling hit song, which also holds the record for this year for the longest run at #1 on Billboard's Hot 100, and has had millions of streaming views. That's just how amazing Butter is, as well as ARMYs. Going back, Rob also didn't fail to mention how K-pop had become very influential as time passed, and when it comes to being influential, BTS should always be on the list, since they literally paved the way for the genre to be well known and accepted in mainstream US. This also led to many K-pop artists trying their luck in the US market, with more groups releasing English songs and promoting and performing in US shows. Groups are also appealing to foreign audience by making sure they have at least one world tour every year, and even with the pandemic resulting to live concerts being cancelled, K-pop groups like BTS are using social media and the advent of technology to their advantage by producing online concerts to make their fans worldwide experience their jaw-dropping performance, even in the comfort of their homes. On the same note, do I have to tell you about Dynamite, Butter, and Permission to Dance landing a spot on the Billboard Top 100, the last two sitting on the number 1 for consecutive weeks, and staying on the top 10 of the said sought-out chart even months after it was released. With these BTS records, together with the countless others I have mentioned, it seems like what the songwriter stated about the huge influence the boys have is no lie. Rob thinks that the reason behind why people love K-pop and BTS specifically is that first, they have amazing work ethic. ARMYs know the boys of BTS are not only hard workers, but also professional and mannered artists that people working in the music industry can't help but admire, not only their work, but also their personality. To even see how well they treat their staff and everyone working for them,
2분 남았습니다.
from their stylists, dancers, and managers, the 7 boys of BTS are nothing but sweethearts, so it's not a surprise that after having the chance to work with them, Rob has experienced how mannered and considerate BTS is. Another reason behind their worldwide success, according to the K-pop guru, is how they give emphasis on the details of each comeback. From the concept, wardrobe styling, and album inclusions, we can't deny that K-pop is one of the most creative industries today, and honestly, no one is doing it like them. I know fans also look forward to these with every comeback, and I believe this is one of the many reasons that make each comeback exciting and worthwhile, since it's a guarantee that each comeback will not be the same with the previous one, so fans are up for a different treat every single time BTS releases a new song. Continuing with his parade of praise, the songwriter also mentions how he really likes the music videos. Well, this is definitely another thing that sets K-pop apart from other music genres, because when it comes to MV, groups can spend a lot of money. And when I say a lot, let's say approximately $1 million just for one music video. In the case of BTS, most of their music videos cost at least $1 million or more. So now we all know how much it will cost to be able to accumulate 100 million views on YouTube within 24 hours from its release. Pretty huge price if you'd ask me. Rob also didn't forget to applaud the infusion of choreography, the range of the content material, and all the little details in each song they release, which makes BTS unique in a very good way. In the end, Rob Grimaldi has nothing but praise for these 7 boys, and we can truly understand why. ARMYs of all people know that BTS are worth every good word he put, and we can definitely expect more of this in the future. How about you? Do you have other things to add? Don't hesitate to comment them down below. Also, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Do hit the notification button so you won't miss an upload from us. See you next time. Bye.